So, yes, you guys do have two research papers due in this class, and I'm going to talk about the first one here in research paper UAS 1010. We actually have three different goals for you guys in doing this research paper, and I'm going to be super cheesy and really focus on that very first goal. We really truly do mean that our very first goal is you. You do need to take the time to actually do this research and dig in. We want you to recognize just how valuable this UAS certificate is and how valuable your uh, job can be in the future when you start applying your UAS certificate. And really, there are jobs that exist now that didn't exist 3 years ago. And so if you are a freshman or a sophomore, there could easily be drone jobs by the time you graduate that don't exist right now, whenever you're listening to this. And so we want you to take this seriously. We want you to really do this for you, for yourself. You chose to take this class, and let's kind of dig in and make something of it. The careers out there totally endless. There's so much out there. If you just kind of take the time to dig in, you'll find tons of them, and a lot of them are really cool. One of the ones that I thought was the coolest came up about a year and a half after I started teaching at USU, and the Nova Data Center in West Valley was hiring a security guard to sweep the building with a drone. So do surveillance, that term of sweep, with a drone. It was a super cool job. They were offering $60,000 a year starting salary. And then, yeah, this is a college class. You're going to do research papers. Aviation is one of the probably industries with the highest standards, and yep, we're a college class. This is kind of a brief overview of the research paper itself. If you guys would like to pause it here and take a look at this, go for it. Hopefully you've already seen this in the modules though. My number one piece of advice, obviously, don't save this till the day before. Especially because we, again, want this to be about you. I'm going to kind of reiterate the objectives here. Purpose of this paper is for you to realize just how much drones are a part of the future and can be found in all career fields. Number two, learn how you can make drones a part of your future. And then three, include three different studies, subjects, or jobs in your paper. So obviously this has to be about you, your perspective. Please put your perspective in it, your opinions in it. You can use the word I, okay? Make it personal, make it about you. Rules for the paper, APA 7, you have to include a title page, body, and references pages as required, and so you would need 4 to 5 pages total, including the title and references page. So that means you need 3 pages of information, 3 bodies, 3 places to dig into. And if you look at the options, they all says choose 3, so do 1 per page basically, okay? Double space, 12-point font, make it either Times or Calibri, and then refer to the rubric for the grading scheme, which I'll show you in a minute. But now I want to focus on the actual options themselves. So option A, list at least 3 ways you can apply drones to your current major or field of study. Look at possible research studies, current or past, and how this research will advance in your career. Obviously, this is for somebody who already has a job or who knows what they want to be doing. Your major is totally decided. You're good to go. You just want to add drones to it. That's great. And the first thing I want to tell you, like if you have no idea, but this sounds like a really good option to make up 3 job possibilities and research those 3, honestly, go for it, do it. Option B, if you are undecided in choosing a major or career or want to switch, list 3 possible careers or cases, in which you would use drones. What would you be interested in doing in the future that could include drones? So that's just pretty much wide open. What are 3 things that could use drones? That one doesn't necessarily have to be as connected to you. For me, it's a little harder to write about it in that way. I like to have that personal connection because then I can draw on personal experiences and say, I'd use a drone in this case for this and this, and would have made my life better here, and all that kind of stuff. So I would go for A instead of B in that situation. But then C, write about 3 jobs you could get once you get your Part 107 certification. Include salary, benefits, location requirements, and your dream job. First thing I want to say about that, your dream job doesn't necessarily have to exist yet. If you come up with it, great. Just get me some information that you think would work with it. That one, like Indeed.com, look up drone jobs and then start researching salary, start researching location and benefits and things like that. That one would be easy for somebody that likes statistics and likes to look things up and find all the information. So those are your 3 possibilities. One of the things that is available to you guys in your overview page at the bottom of the assignment, and one other spot that I can't remember, is actually a template. This is what the template looks like when you download it. It literally is just ready to go for you, and it tells you what to write in each paragraph. Okay, use it, download it, and then just fill it in with the stuff that you need to do. Okay, if you look at, I think it's the bottom of paragraph 2, yeah, it shows you how to do citations. And then the very last page in the template shows you how to do your references page. Okay, use it, please use it. Download it and just start kind of typing things in. Take a couple of days to do your research and type things in. It tells you exactly what to do. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But you also do have a rubric. Your scoring is based on organization, content, APA format, citations, grammar, containing 3 separate subjects, and turning your paper in on time. Okay, so organization, it reads well, has transitions, flows from subject to subject. The content is solid. You have supporting points. It's obvious you did your own research. APA format, if you just follow the template I put in, you should be fine. Citations, proper use, and you have at least 3 sources, so you include in-text citations. Spelling and punctuation does not have to be perfect, but you know, make it obvious that you cared about it. And then make sure you have at least 3 separate subjects, 3 separate jobs that you want to talk about. For research itself, as far as research goes, this is super easy research. Just do it. It's just Google. You don't necessarily even have to pull up the library databases. You can, and it can give you a lot of good information, but you don't have to. This is very easy. But make it meaningful. Make it meaningful to you. Actually look up what you want to know. A few of the things I would suggest searching or starting with are drone jobs, drone technology, UAS careers, using drones in, and then see what comes up and just kind of follow the trail. New drone jobs, anything like that would totally work. And if you have watched some of the other lectures up to this point, we've actually kind of hidden a few little, we'll call them Easter eggs in some of the lectures and talked about a few careers if you just pay attention to the lectures. And they are ones that maybe existed 5 years ago, maybe didn't. And so kind of broaden your horizons as far as that goes, and it'll be a good research project. I'm going to revisit this template thing. So again, the template is in the overview page. It's in the research paper assignment itself. And then also in the overview page is an OWL at Purdue template. I am a huge fan of templates. The purpose of a template is to get you going. And so it gives you some ideas to get started with. You're supposed to take the ideas that work, ditch the ones that don't, and put in your own effort and work into it. AI works the same way. Chat GPT, whatever you use. Okay. Yes, please, you can use it. But if you do use it, just take what you need from it and use it as a template. Don't have it do your whole paper. That won't work out because you'll get super low rubric scores anyway, because it's not your paper when you do that, and the rubric is very much based on you. Plus, they're not in APA, plus they don't have in-text citations. So use it as a template. Templates are great. Please learn how to use templates, especially when you're doing research papers.